All right, welcome everyone. My name's Adam Pate, founder of the CattleGuard. The CattleGuard is a Fitbit for cows. Now I want you to imagine a scenario. Imagine you're a doctor working in a hospital, but this hospital is outdoors, stretched across hundreds of acres of land. Now, pretty quickly you can see just how inefficient this will become, having to walk up manually across hundreds of acres to monitor each patient, get insights on their data, things like that. Which thankfully is why it doesn't exist. However, it does exist within the scope of ranching, specifically cattle ranching. Replace those hospital patients with cows, and you have the exact same scenario. Ranchers, including me and my family, having to go out day in and day out, spend hours on end locating, tracking down each cow, seeing if they're doing okay, seeing if there's any injuries or sicknesses, seeing if their calves are okay, things like that. Now, this may not seem like a lot of work if you only have 7 or 8 cows pictured here, but most ranches, including ours, have hundreds of cows, and you can just see how quickly the inefficiencies and time that it takes up out of your day. All this to say that current cattle monitoring is costly and it's inefficient. Until now. With the CattleGuard, you attach the device to the ear. It monitors their health insights, will optimize that data, send it to you, and you can overall just protect your herd. So the device looks like this, the little white box right there with the little solar panel on it. This is just a concept, but it'll look something similar to this, and it'll track location and movement, heart rate, and body temperature. With the location and movement, you'll get alerted if the cow breaks out of the pasture or if the cow hasn't visited a water source in a certain amount of time. Additionally, with the heart rate and body temperature, you'll get alerted if there's an increase or decrease in the averages of those. This indicates that the animal is under high stress or high anxiety or dehydration or sickness or injury. Something could be wrong. You'll want to be alerted. As for the value we provide, we'll help you cut costs by saving cows and saving time. By alerting you the second a cow is possibly sick or injured, you'll have more time to address the issue than discovering a dead cow in the pasture. Additionally, you have peace of mind just knowing that these $2,000 assets are being monitored 24/7, 365. So why now? Well, the current cattle monitoring market is projected to grow by 105% by 2030. CattleGuard hopes to take advantage of some of this growth. Additionally, satellite Internet of Things advancements have helped make this possible. We're going to be partnering with Starlink using their cellular satellite plan to transmit the data from the device to the rancher's app in otherwise hard-to-reach areas where there's limited cell service, like a pasture. Additionally, there's a huge ranch labor shortage, so ranchers are always looking for new ways to implement technology to help combat the amount of work that needs to be done without hiring extra help. As for our competitive advantage compared to other health trackers out there, we're going to be tracking GPS and health, where current ones typically track one or the other. And the ones that do track both, they're selling for about $150 per device, and that is just not anywhere near the price range ranchers have to spend on a device like this. So we're going to be also affordable. We're selling the device for $50. Additionally, I have deep industry knowledge. Like I said before, I grew up on a cattle ranch, and I know the industry, I know the culture, and I know I can help bridge the gap between technology and keep the tradition of cattle ranching alive. Our go-to-market strategy, we're going to be doing direct rancher outreach, so getting the device in the hands of real cattle ranchers, showing them just the amount of time and savings they're getting from a device. Additionally, we'll be partnering with ag organizations like the FFA and Farm Bureau to have credible organizations on our side helping promote the product and spread the word. And finally, we'll be advertising at trade shows, specifically ag trade shows. This is where a very common place where ranchers get a lot of their data and get new information on new technology that's entering the ag market. Now, just to get a scope of what we're dealing with here, there are currently 750,000 cattle ranches in the U.S. alone with over 28 million cows. This accounts for nearly 30% of all land mass in the U.S. Now, our total addressable market, which is all ranches globally, is about $4 billion. Now, our small to mid-sized ranchers, which is what we'll be targeting, is about $86 million, and our SOM is our initial market in 5 years, which is about $13 million. As for our revenue model, like I said, the device is going to be $50 for the base model or premium model. It's the same device. However, with the base model, it'll be $50 per month per ranch, and the premium one will be $75 per month per ranch. With the premium, you'll just get some extra added insights and feedback and suggestions from our team. And the subscription pricing scales with the herd size per 100 head. Our projected revenue in 2025 is going to be about $10,000, so small but mighty. By 2028, we hope to have about $200,000 in recurring revenue. As for the team, right now it's just me. Like I said, I grew up in the ranching industry. I'm doing the hardware and development side of things, and then working on the sales and marketing as well. Currently, I'm also looking for a software engineer to help build out the app in software and implement it with a device. With that, I'll open it up to any questions. Thank you.